One more day of practice on lesson 7.1, equations with the variable on both sides before we head into spring break. So just be careful today. A lot of good scores yesterday, but one wrong when we're just making simple mistakes. Positive should be negative, vice versa. You can look for your starting point once again. All right, I was taught when I was your age to always make sure a variable becomes positive. All right, so if I take my 3x and I move it to the other side, that's going to become a -9, and I would rather start with a positive variable, so I'm going to move this now to the opposite side. All right, so I'm going to cancel by doing the opposite. So I'm going to add 6x, and I'm going to add it over here. All right, that's going to cancel out, and then what I'm left with is 9x. I'm going to rewrite plus 13 equals -5. So now I have my number here, I have my number. I want to put them both on the same side, so how do I do that? I'm going to subtract 13 from this side, and I'm going to subtract 13 over here. Alright, so what am I left with? I'm left with, after this cancels out, we have 9x equals, what do I have here? So I have negative, negative. Alright, some of you guys like to do keep, change. That's the same thing as adding two negatives. You could also look at it as temperature. It's 5 below and it's dropping 13 degrees. Alright, so we have negative 18 degrees. So 9x equals negative 18. We're going to divide both sides by 9. We do that. X equals -2. I can always check my work, so you guys should not be getting any wrong now. We're only going to have 6 problems today. So make sure you check your work on all of them. Go back, plug in your number for both parts of the equation, both sides. So let's do that. All right, so -2 is x. So 3 times -2 is -6 plus 13 is +7 on this side. On this side now, let's take -2 and we plug it in here. So -2 times -6, two negatives always become a positive. So 12 minus 5 is 7. Alright, so your homework is going to be 6 problems. Right, you must show your work on 4 of them. 4 show work. Alright, it's best to do it on all of them. Alright, that's going to get your 20 points for the day, 2 points for each. Alright, showing your work, getting all 6 of them right. You guys have a great spring break and happy Easter, and I'll see you when you get back.